We are the Bodywhys Be Body Positive Youth Panel, and today we're interviewing Loughman on body image. Thanks for joining us.
You're very welcome. Before I went to Russia, I was very thin, and I used to get bullied in school over that. So I wasn't particularly confident about how I looked, but it didn't really bother. It also didn't bother me what people thought of me, because I knew I didn't fit into expectations. I was very, very thin. It doesn't really bother me anymore what people think of me, because my weight fluctuates just like everybody else's, and it is only weight, and once you're healthy, I don't really pay too much attention. If you're looking at the images that are in magazines, you're never going to be happy, because you're never going to have the clothes or the look or the stylist. It doesn't work like that. I would just tell people to focus on where they want to be, maybe in 5 and in 10 years, and have some kind of long-term plan, and just work really hard and not concentrate on the outside of how you look, but concentrate on what's going on inside. There's huge pressure from all the magazines, certain sizes and fashion is changing so fast, nobody can keep up with it. There's like 12 different looks a year. So, there is of course huge pressure, but that's an industry that generates money. So by us paying attention to them, we're actually giving them money, we're feeding into their industry, which you don't want to do. You need to be comfortable in what you're wearing and comfortable in yourself. The image is huge. We all want to belong to a certain set. Our look gives us an identity that belongs to a certain clique. But I don't think we should concentrate on that. I think, again, you need to concentrate on where you want to be in 10 years or 5 years. You need to look forward, not just what you're doing now. I've been asked this question quite a lot. You are a certain size, and that's for a reason. One, if you're to dance with a man, you can't expect a man, if you're very heavy, to be able to lift you over his head. It's not fair. It's not fair in him, and it's not fair in you. It's also a bit like a jockey. You wouldn't see a heavy jockey, you wouldn't see a very short basketball player, and so on and so forth. You wouldn't see an unfit astronaut. So it kind of fits, because you are so fit and because you are dancing so many hours a week, you're maybe dancing 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, you end up being a certain shape. And of course not everybody has the body for it. Maybe 1 in maybe 1,000 ends up going professional. But there is, you have to comply, you have to look a certain way. I just brush it off because, to me, it's always been quite clear. It is only weight. I think as a young ballet dancer, if you focus on your dancing and on your craft and on, again, I say the future, where ballet is going to be in 10 years, how flexible you need to be and what's the new skills that are going to be required, weight will become maybe 3rd or 4th on your list. When it becomes 1 on your list, well then you're not focusing on what you really need to be doing, and then you're not going to get work. If you're dieting really hard, you're not going to be able to dance, you can't get work, forget about it, do something else.